and we have 4 things to focus on how to present the task itself, its structure, and make students understand what is required from them. That was group 1. Another part of a lesson which is focused on descriptions and comparisons, contrasts, or differences, whatever you call it. And another group with the focus on advantages and disadvantages, and one more group with the focus on giving a personal opinion.
At the lesson, or we would like just to focus on the structure. So the next task will be to read the statements. We've prepared them and you can see them on the screen. And students should say and just mark them as true or false. The task is to put all the parts in an appropriate order, and the work is in pairs. The teacher divides students into groups and says who is in group 1, that will be the students A and student B, and who will be in group 2, student C and D, and so on and so forth.
Students looked at the picture, trying to remember as many details as possible.
There are 3 boys cycling. There are 4 birds flying.
Yes, the location game.
Yes, it's a location game.
So I can see the seagulls flying. I can hear the waves. What do they do? I can hear the waves.
Nothing doing.
You are
lapping the shore.
I can see people sleeping and sunbathing. I can see people eating watermelon. What do you think? Where am I?
Are you at the beach?
Yes.
Yeah, I see. I can see a band playing some music in picture A, while there is the only person playing the guitar in picture B.
Okay, we'll go to 2 breakout rooms now for a bit of methodological discussion. So can you think about what Ekaterina has presented, the sequence of activities to teach the structure and the task itself, to make students understand what is required in the exam, and what Vitalina has done about her tiny activities, mostly focusing on descriptions and differences.
But we should warn you that better not to do that. And that is why Ekaterina and Vitalina showed us a really good example how to teach your students to use an appropriate structure. Yeah, there is, or I can see, not we.
Let's discuss just Vitalina's task, maybe. I liked it immensely, really. And yeah, she was concentrating on, you see, describing the picture and differences.
Very good here. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and also it's very good when you have a kind of a sample or an example from the audio, from the video that your students can repeat.
And I suggest giving them second time, not the listening, but the statements, and send them to breakout rooms to discuss and change statements. Give them the pictures and the statements and ask them to discuss the statements. So that's, you give them an opportunity to speak. So, I mean, the whole point is like, first you ask students to do it, and then you show the model and ask to figure out what they lacked, for example, what should be done, but they haven't done it. Then we move on to advantages and disadvantages. And that's again where I ask students, what would you say? How would you make it clear for the listener to know that these are already advantages and still not a description? Okay, so what would you say? And my student generates an idea.
Just in the first picture, there is something. Yes, in the second picture, there is something like that.
In the first picture, I can see a man talking to someone.
Well, I have total different guesses.
Why not? Okay, express your ideas.
I think this person is in a classroom, as there are books behind him. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in the first picture, it's clearly not a lesson.
Okay.
They are in an informal situation, informal atmosphere.
Who knows?
Well, just a couple, and it's their anniversary. And she was expecting some fancy present, and she clearly didn't like what he actually gave her.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's it. Okay. So you see, I tried to find some funny pictures, not to have this, you see, like ordinary lesson describing the EG format.
But that was really nice, Natalia, really.
Okay,
really.
thank you.
And I see how skillfully you can use Mira board and what interesting activities you design. Really nice. Enjoy the rest of your course and the weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very much.
ladies.